Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to Dawn and Julia Creates. So before I get on to what we will be doing today, I just have a little bit of announcement to make. So me and Julia were talking and we realised that last month was actually our year's anniversary. Can you believe we've been doing Dawn and Julia Creates for a year now, which is absolutely fantastic, and you guys seem to be absolutely loving our challenges, and I must admit they are really fun. So we thought for this year we're going to spice things up just a little bit. We're actually going to be doing 2 Dawn and Julia Creates, which is, yeah, this is going to be so cool. So we both get a choice each month. So I said to Julia, this is going to be perfect because it means I can be cruel even more. So what we're going to do, we are going to change the date. So at the minute we release our videos every second Friday of the month. We're actually going to be changing it to Saturdays. So it'll be every second and every fourth Saturday of every month that we will be releasing our videos. So it just means I get a choice a month and our lovely Julia gets a choice a month, which is super cool. So it starts this month, so check out the 4th Saturday of this month. So this is when it's Julia's already given me the list of stuff of what we're going to be working with, and it's going to be awesome. So this month's my choice. And I think I was just a little bit mean, but you know, 15 minutes. Yeah, Julia knows what I mean. 15 minutes, Julia. I did love the challenge, so I can't say that I didn't. So, what we have, so I have a little notebook here that's about A6 size, and the plan is to decorate any notebook that you would like. I knew that I have this little one in my stash and I've been wanting to cover, well, I've got quite a few of these actually that I've been wanting to cover. So that's the plan this month. We are to decorate up a notebook. So that's my notebook. And the items to use are, we're to use this World Map book, paper pad book from The Works, which is £2, and it's just full of really nice paper. So to use that, we're to use the any Tim Holtz words. So I've actually brought in Big Chat, so I thought that might be quite good and something a little bit different to use. We are allowed our white gesso and a black pen, and then we also are allowed our 2 choices of distressing. So I've chose Dusty Concord and Faded Jeans. Now I'm putting it there because that light's getting on my nerves, so we'll put them there so you can't really see it. The focal image of our book is actually to draw our own. And I thought, oh, that's going to be so fun. And I don't think I thought it out properly because I'm not the best at drawing. Now I know that Julia is going to make an amazing drawing. I hope she's just one of the girls, or she makes up a girl for this project, because I think that would be quite cool. So yeah, and I am probably, well, normally I do I just draw flowers. That's normally what I do, but I want to try something just a little bit different. So I'm going to draw on this paper pad. So there is, by the looks of it, there's 4 sheets of each. I like this, so I'm going to fussy cut bits of this up and with this bit, yeah, so I think it'd be quite nice if we can fussy cut a few bits of them up to do a bit of collaging. We have a ticket one, but I quite like that grid paper, so I'm going to draw on that and then fussy cut out my bits and pieces. I really have been mean this month, haven't I? I'm just going through thinking, what am I going to do? Oh dear. Right, and I think I'm going to have this gorgeous blue map as well at the beginning, because I really like it. So let's add that. So that's what I'm going to choose out of the book. Now, first of all, let's draw something. So I am going to come in with a pencil just because, so I can go over it in pen. But I'm thinking, why don't we do some cogs or something? So try and do this sort of steampunky. So I'm using a washi tape just for guidance, yeah, I think that'll work out well. Do I have anything small? I'm just looking around to see if I have anything smaller I can sort of draw around. Oh, here's one. So, and these are just to sort of help, hopefully, draw some cogs. Now I want 3 if I can, and then we need to have a smaller middle. I don't think they're going to be the best cogs in the world, but I think it's going to be fun. I hope you guys join in with this challenge, because yeah, I think there's something fun about creating your own centerpiece. Let's have a look. I'm looking for something a bit bigger. No, that's about the same size. Oh, that one might work. So as you can see, I'm just going around my craft room and seeing what bits and pieces I can find. Right, okay, so now I've done that, what I want to do is add in the what's the word? The prongs. Is it the prongs? I think so. So I'm just going to go around and just put little bits on. Now the good thing about doing this in pencil is when I go over it in pen, we will be able to rub out that pencil so it won't be seen. So, and I'm just using a really cheap mechanical pencil from the pound shop. So this cost, well, I think you got like 10 for £1. My daughter bought them and asked me if I would like them. I was like, of course, I love them. So yeah, so that's all I'm using, and it even has a little rubber on the end. Okay, so there's one, and then I want to add in so a little center point there, and I'm just going to add in some, oh, there's Quincy being silly as always. I don't think he realises all he has to do is push it with his head and he can get out any point he wants. Lady does. But yeah, the doggies are currently laid next to me. So that's what I'm thinking. So there's our first one. So let me go over that in. There you go, quick. Look, see? You see? There you go. Come on, go. Walk. Yeah, honestly, dogs. So what I'm going to do is we're going to come in with the pen. So let's, and I'm using a 0.2 biro. Now Julie is probably expecting me to do flowers because I love my flowers, but he changed it up just a little bit. So as you can see, we're just adding them in. And I don't mind that these are funky, because that's the whole idea, is we're making it our own. So again, just going around, I'm rounding those edges off because I just think the edges always look better. Round it off. Yay! So I'm thinking this looks alright. So what I'm going to do is do the same, I think, for the other 3. Oh no, I've gone wrong. Okay, you know what, we can hide that bit, can't we? We can hide that bit. So there's my first cog. So we'll do the same with these, but however I'm going to have this one as a cross across. So let's do this one. So as you can see, I'm just using my pencil as a guidance, and then coming in with my pen, and then around the edge. So because I have that line, we're just going to add smaller little prongs in. I hope that's the right word, prongs. But how cool is this going to look? I feel like I want a clock. I do. I think we need a clock. Can I do a clock? That's the question, isn't it? But how hard can it be? Right. Ah, look at that too. So This one will have just 3 on. Again, just a rough guide. There we go. And then let's add the black pen over the top. So really quick and easy drawings. I love steampunk. I have to admit, steampunk's one of my favourite things. And this one is going to be more block than it is the others. So the others have rounded bits. This is going to be more straight lines. And just following that line all the way along. And like I say, we want this to be quite organic because we have hand drawn it. So yeah, so we have just made our own. Now I'm very interested to see what path our gorgeous Julia goes down, because she is awesome at drawing, much better than I am. So, but I am hoping she does. She makes a little girl up. I love her girls, and she knows I do as well. So, right, I'm just going to cut these out. So, oh, actually, you know what? Before we cut them out, where is it? I wanted my big rubber, and I'm not sure where I put it. I have a rubber. It's about this big, about that wide, and super thick, and it's the worst rubber in the world to find, which you wouldn't think, would you? But luckily there's a rubber on the end of this pencil. So let's get rid of those lines like that. Oh, loving the look of that. Right, I'm gonna fussy cut this one out with you. You know what I might do? I might even get rid of those centre bits because I did make a mistake. Yeah. And then if I cut over those black lines, then what we'll do is we'll come in with our Winsor & Newton black pen, and we'll edge it all so that it's still got that really nice black line all the way around it. Yeah. But yeah, I think I might cut out the centres as well. I think that will work, and that will look quite nice. So I like that idea. But I don't think I would have done that if I hadn't have made that little mistake in it. So yeah, so super different challenge from last month. I know a lot of you enjoyed last month. It was a very fun challenge. Very fun challenge. Oh dear, I've never felt so, yeah. Oh, so panicked in all my life. I think that's the word. I don't know. It was so fun though, but oh, I just panicked all the way through. Yeah. And why and how did our lovely Julia be so like calm? Like, why? I don't understand it. So I've just brought in my craft knife just to cut out this centre bit. This bit here, this foam that I'm using, is actually from a phone case I bought for my phone, and it's brilliant for just putting down to cut bits out. So if you get a new phone case and it comes with one of these foam bits, don't get rid of it, because you can use it to cut on, you can use it for poking holes, you can use it for all sorts. Really cool. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're doing. So again, go up here. So I think what I'm going to do is put the rest of this up on speed up, because I know a lot of you do like to watch the fussy cutting part, but I also know that there is a few of you that don't. So yeah, so I will put the rest on speed up so you can see what I'm doing. So yeah, I hope So as I was putting the black on these, I thought, you know what, let's just do them black. So I have, basically. But I do have something that I would like to do with them, hopefully. I couldn't resist. I had to do some flowers. So I've done a little pocket watch. I've got a couple of flowers and also a couple of leaves, and then I cut out quite a lot of the advertisements on that sheet of paper as well, so we have quite a bit on there to use. We have these scrap bits, yeah, and we have this bit. So what I'm thinking of doing, so I don't want to really waste much, actually I might have that there. Yeah, I think that'll work quite nice there, so I'm just gonna go for it. So I'm using my art glitter glue from, I got this from Create and Craft, and I think it was $8.99, and I do like it. So yeah, hang on, there we go. So we'll stick that down, and then I'm just going to trim it off. And then let's trim up at the top as well. Normally I use my bigger scissors for this because it's so much easier to get into. Right, okay, so there's that bit, and then I'm thinking that we could sort of have a torn edge just across like that. Oh, I like that. So yeah, so we're going to do that. Actually, I'm going to pop the glue onto here, just so that it doesn't go everywhere. Okay, and then just pop that on like that. Not quite, there we go. And then what we'll do is we'll trim that down as well. So that is the sort of start of, well, that's our background to our notebook. I think I really do need to get my bigger scissors out. Ooh, it just makes life so much easier. There we go. Okay, so there we have it. Right, I just want to open up my white gesso. I do need a paintbrush. This one will do. So, and I'm just going to add some white. Actually, I'm just going to do it with my finger. Let me just put some in the lid. Paint it on, and then I'm just going to blend it in with my finger. And this is just to blend the two sides together, so it looks better. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. Right, what I thought, let's move that to one side. So what I thought with these is if we get the white, and then I'm just going to do sort of a blend around the edge with them using my white gesso, like I would with my Distress inks. And so we're doing sort of a reverse of what I would normally do, and then just a little bit in the white. Oh, like that, that looks so cool. But I am going to come in with my Distress inks as well, because I think that will look cool. So I've just more or less got rid of the black on this one. Yeah, so I'm just using my mat to help me. But there we are. So there is another one, and then let's do the same with this one. So it was easier on the big one, but yeah, we're making it work. So bit in the middle and then rub that in. Right, okay, so that's what we have. Let me get my cloth and let's wipe that up. So otherwise it'll get on everything, and we don't want that. Yeah, so don't forget, do go over and check out our lovely Julia. Let's see what she has done with this challenge. I have to say that I'm I'm not too bad with this because I do a lot of limited supplies on my channel anyway, but I think it's nice to actually test our lovely Julia, isn't it, and get her to, you know, to do limited supplies. Yeah, she's probably cursing me, but it's fine, we don't mind. So I'm just adding my faded jeans just to give a nice pop of colour, so just around the edges like this. Oh, do you know what? I am loving this. Oh, this is awesome. I'm wondering actually whether to change my Dusty Concord for a different ink. Yeah. Oh, right, okay. I love that. Right, I'm going to use my faded jeans because I'm going to actually edge this. So all the way around. Just like this. And bring that colour in so that it sort of blends everything together. So the background, we'll use our cogs in the background, and then I think what we'll do is we'll tuck in some of these adverts. No, I'll keep the Dusty Concord actually, because I think I'll use that on the flowers. My other thought was to bring in peacock feathers, because I love that one, but we've more or less got that colour within that paper, so that's why I didn't. So yeah, so I'm thinking that we have it sort of just like this, and then we have these gorgeous adverts that we can sort of just add in between everything. I don't think I'm going to add them all, but I think it'll be nice to add a few. So something like that really. Yeah, so I quite like that. Now I am thinking that maybe I need to make a bigger flower, so we will do that. This pocket watch I'm very tempted to sort of put on there and add there. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving how it's looking. Okay, maybe another one there. I like the green of this one, so maybe that one. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Right, we do need bigger flowers. So that's it so far. I've got the hiccups. Yeah, I'll make a bigger flower on here. So yeah, because I think if we have a bigger one, it might be much nicer. So all I'm doing to do my flowers is I'm just doing like wiggly lines all the way around. So my daughter showed me how to do this, because she draws roses a lot while she's in lectures actually, because yeah, she doodles a lot. And I just loved the way that she did it. So I sort of took it from her and then added my own twist on it. So I just keep going round and around and around. But I think I want to say there's tutorials out there actually on how to make roses like this. Not that I've seen any, but I have seen pictures on doing this. So as you can see, making that so much bigger, and I think that'll work. And if it is too big, we can always just cut that down, can't we? So when I set this challenge, I just kept thinking about the 15 minutes. And then so I set it and I thought, right, I won't add green in because that's just mean. And we've already done the snot green once, and I know Julia wouldn't appreciate the snot green twice, although we'll see. So I knew that we sort of, I didn't want to be too mean, but then I thought, well, why don't we, because I knew she had this paper pad because I managed to get it for her, so I thought, right, well, why don't we add that in, and then instead of bringing anything else in from our stash, because I know a lot of you have bought this paper pad, many of us have notebooks within our collection, anyway, and most of us have 1 or 2 distress inks. Yeah, perfect. So I thought, well, why not try and do it so that you guys can join in with us as well. So that's where it came from. But I already know that Julia is going to be amazing at this because, well, her imagination is amazing and her drawings are amazing. They're just absolutely fantastic. I only want it on one side, I think. So I know that her focal image is going to be so much better than mine. So I don't want to cover that all the way, but how about that? Right, let's bring these ones in. Well, I think I'll only bring in 2 because I like the idea of just in 3s, and then we are covering though that. Actually, do that one. That advert, but that is fine. I can just take it out. We haven't stuck it down yet. And then this little one just there maybe. I like that. What do you think? I really like it. Yeah, I do. I like that a lot. And then I did cut some leaves out, but I did them quite small. Although I think that works quite nicely. So maybe cut out another 2. Have I got? So let's draw them. And then another one. So I'm doing these 2 just that touch bigger. And a leaf shape really is just an oval. Well, actually, it's more like an eye shape, isn't it? But yeah, I don't know, don't listen to me. I never know what I'm talking about. So just like that, and maybe that there, and then bring one more leaf in. Right, I think the clock, we're going to have to add some colour onto that clock. Yeah, definitely. And I'm for maybe that there. Yeah. Oh, do you know, I love that. How cool does that look? Yeah, love it, love it. Right, what I'm going to actually do is take a photograph of it because I don't normally. Right, my phone is actually plugged in, so let's see if we can do this without it. So a good tip for you is to take a photo of it, and then you know what you're doing. So let me get that photo up on my phone so that I know. I'm going to pop that in front of me, and then I know how to position everything. Although the other way that you can do it, which I have been doing it, where have I put my glue? There it is. Actually glue it from the top. So when you've got your piece done, start from the top of where you'd like things, and where that touches, when you lift it up, it will bring everything with it. So again, just making sure it's where I want everything to be, and then push it down, or just like that. And then when you lift it up, if I can do it, as you can see, it brings it all. You might have 1 or 2 pieces that is ready to fall, but it's so much easier to get hold of. So there, as you can see, that's more or less how I wanted it. So let's glue. Oh dear, my tips just fell off my glue. That is not good. Great. Oh dear. Right, so I must have squeezed it too hard, or I can't have had the tip on very well. Okay, luckily no damage done. So let's pop that back on there without getting all messy. I've actually ordered myself some more, some new glue, because this is nearly done, but it's really expensive. So it costs $8.99. So I've actually got ordered some. So I've heard some really good reviews about the Tonic Studio glue. So I've ordered some of that, so let's see how that holds up and see what it's like. I'm supposed to be on a no spend, but I will have to get on a no spend because, yeah, I really have spent enough money and I really can't afford to. Okay, right. Oh, look. Oh, I'm loving it. Right, I absolutely love that. So let's get plenty of glue all over this because we don't want any of it to fall apart at all. So just like this, and hopefully the top of our glue won't come off. Right, and then let's stick that down just there. Don't forget, we have the last thing that I'm going to be adding is our Nuvo drop, not our Nuvo drop, sorry, our Tim Holtz words. I love it. I absolutely love it. Part of me wants to add another one of these. Oh, I do like that there. Right, that can go in there like that. Yeah, oh, really like. As you can see, I'm just adding more and more bits to it and building it up. Bits where I feel like it looks quite empty or it just needs that little something else. Oh, do you know what? See, if I put that on there, I'm going to have to do another one because right, do you know what? Let's draw another baby one. And then let's go from there and see what, because I really like that tucked under there, but it means I only have 4 flowers. And it just, for me, it's uneven. When I put flowers on my projects, I always tend to put them with an odd number. I just think it I don't know, actually, I don't know what does it, but it just makes it look so much better. No, make this bigger. I think that might have been a bit too small. So let's go all the way around. Well, the thing about creating your own focal images to add to something, that just makes it it makes it more personal as well. It makes it your own. And I have to admit, I'm loving this challenge. So I was dreading it because I thought that when I sort of got the bits together, I just felt so mean. I really did feel mean. But now I think actually this is such a fun challenge. So I'm hoping our lovely Julia enjoys it. I really do. Yeah, okay. So I'm thinking that maybe have half a flower there. Okay. Right. Dusty Concord, I think that was on this one, yeah. Okay. So let's stick this on. Just in there like that. And then let's add a little bit of ink to this. I'm not adding any more on my brush because I don't want to really take a lot away from it, but I think that is just enough. See, look, I'm going to end up adding this, which means that I'll need to add another one, although, oh no, that looks alright. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just go for it. And then let's not think that there's 6 flowers on there. Let's just think there's 5 on there. Yeah, I like that. I really like that. Okay, let's bring in some of our Tim Holtz stickers. I think that actually before I put my Tim Holtz stickers on, let us do some splashes. Where have I put my water? There it is. So and then let's mix this together. So, and let's add some splashes because I think that will work. But isn't it really cool how you can just turn your drawings, just your squiggles into, yeah, into something really fun like this. I think that's a bit too much, but yeah, I like that. Right, let's put that in there. We don't need that. Okay, look at that. How awesome is that? Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, yeah, Tim Holtz words. What can we put? What do we have? I don't think I want the white. I think we'll go with the black. A lot. I might have to bring in my other ones because I've used quite a lot of these. Okay. What can we put? Ooh, what about, depends if we have all the words or not. If we haven't got that, I think I'm going to use from my heart. I did see heart, there it is. Oh, there we go. So from my heart, do we have imagination? No, I don't have imagination, because I was going to put from my heart and imagination. From my heart and what about from my heart and my dreams? But I don't have a dreams either. From my heart and from my heart and my thoughts. So where's and I've got them all stuck on my hand. Right, okay, so that's what we're going to have, from my heart and my thoughts. So let's see if they'll fit on. From my heart. Oh, that one going to just go. Oh, and my thoughts. There we go. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Can you believe we drew those focal images? And if Julia says Dawn will probably go for drawing flowers, then she was right. But we did do some cogs, which actually you can't really see. But I love the fact that they're just peeking through. So I'm quite glad that I did them black. But yeah, how cool is that? Right, yeah, what can I say? I've loved this. This has been such a fab challenge, and using very little products as well. So I just love that. I hope you can join in with Julia and I, because that would be awesome. So you'll have to come over to our Facebook groups and share on there, because I think that would be really cool to see what you can come up with. Please do pop over now and check out our lovely Julia. Let's see what she's created, and let's see what route she's gone down. So I've gone down my usual of steampunk and floral. So yeah, I'd love to see what she's done. So I will be at 4 o'clock on when this is uploaded and released. I will be over on her channel checking out what she's made. I know last month I was sat there waiting, watching the clock, because it was such a fun challenge, and oh, yeah, it was just fab. But yeah, do not forget that we are changing. So we will be changing when Dawn and Julia Creates goes up. So instead of the second Friday of each month, like we have been doing for the past year, we are changing it up this month. We will be releasing them every second and every fourth Saturday of every month. How awesome is that? So you're going to get us twice a month with these brilliant challenges. So I have got all the information I need for the next challenge, which is going to be so fun. So please do come and check us out for that. So like I say, it will be on a Saturday. It'll continue to be at 4 o'clock, so we're not going to change the time there. But it'll be the 4th Saturday of June when our first second Dawn and Julia Creates will be going up. So yeah, I'm so excited. But like I said, you guys have loved it. You've shown us so much support, and we thought, why not challenge ourselves even more? So so that's what we are going to do. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and yay! I hope you've enjoyed this video. I have loved making it. I've loved coming up with this. I think it looks amazing and I am chuffed to bits. So yeah, let's all go and check out our lovely Julia. Let's see what she's come up with, because I know fine well that it's going to be something amazing and awesome. So yeah, until next time, happy crafting. Bye!